Hello. Today we are going to be doing my September wrap-up. I read 6 books, which I thought I read less than that. So I'm really surprised that it ended up being 6, but I did read 2 graphic novels. So are we really shocked? Not really. As usual, we are going to be going in order of which I have read these books. The first book I read was Leave the World Behind, which is going to be a Netflix movie. Family of 4 goes on vacation to a little Airbnb outside of town to chill and unwind and be not themselves. You know how you have like your alter ego when you go on vacation? That's what the whole vibe of this book is about. So they go to just chill and do their thing in the Airbnb. And then knock, 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 that night or the next day, I don't remember exactly, but pretty soon after they got there, a couple knocks on their door and they're like, oh my God, you guys have to let us in. You have to let us stay. We own this place. And the world is in such a state in which I cannot explain. It's bad out there. And like technology and stuff is not working. And so I don't really want to say too much more because people say the less you know, the better. But let me tell you, I was not a fan. I didn't know what the heck was going on. I also felt like we got nothing. Like, there's so much anticipation. Like, oh, this is happening, this is happening, this is happening. But nothing is happening. Like, what? And, like, it's so hard for me to think about what kind of thoughts I have about this book. But some people really love the mysterious aspect of the book, and I'm sorry if this is your 5 out of 5 bestie book fave. It's not mine because I gave that book 2 stars. Up next, my reading month was redeemed a little bit because I read Wildfire. Why did I say it like that? I said it so yeehaw. I read Wildfire. Aurora and Russ meet at a college party and have a one-night stand, but Aurora sneaks out before they can have a conversation. Fast forward a couple days or weeks later, Aurora and Russ happen to be camp counselors at the same summer camp for like children. And there's a hella strict no fraternizing between staff rule. Do they stay away from each other? Obviously not. This was a cute, fun romance. It's classified as sports romance, which I don't recall a sport being the center of this. To me, it was not giving sports romance. To me, it was giving camp romance, and that's what we love to see. I kind of wish that I read this book in summertime because it gave me such summer vibes, which is absolutely what I needed in November because like sad and depressed in the winter time. So I need the reminder that summer exists. So I gave that book 4 stars. Up next, I reread Sheets, the graphic novel. Marjorie feels like a ghost and she's been on autopilot for most of middle school since her mother passed away a year ago, and now dealing with school and with her younger brother, and she runs the whole laundromat basically by herself because her dad is too depressed to like do anything. This is so deep for a graphic novel. And then we also follow Wendell, who is a ghost, and so in this universe, ghosts can wear sheets and they're only awake at nighttime. It's a very quick read, like 40 minutes top read. You guys should totally read it if you haven't already. I don't want to give too much away because it is very short and it is a graphic novel and you guys should read it. Obviously, I give that 5 stars. After that, I read the sequel, which is called Delicates, and it's about the coach's daughter. I think her name is Eliza. Eliza is kind of like a loner girl who is a photographer, and she is obsessed with taking pictures of ghosts. Like, that's all she wants to catch is a ghost. And she is also feeling like a ghost, such as Marjorie did in the first novel. And the coach wants Marjorie and Eliza to be friends. And also, Eliza is heavily bullied. And this one made me cry. This was also my second time reading it. And the third book is out, but I have not read that. And I also gave that 5 stars, of course. And then, okay, I have a new fave, okay? Who was shocked? None of you guys are going to be shocked because you guys told me that I was going to love this book. I already read this book with Maddie from Maddie Moon Library and Maya from Horrifyingly Bookish on Instagram. Shout out besties. And we read Salufoot. I believe this was Maya's second time reading it. Also, if I'm saying your name incorrectly, please let me know, because I've been calling you Maya, and if it's not Maya, I do apologize. I read Salufoot by Brom, and this book has become one of my new faves. So, Ebitha is a outsider who moves into town and marries someone irrelevant. I don't remember his name. Her husband actually respects her in a time like this in 1666. 1666. I think he knew exactly what he was doing when he made that year. Anyway, so you know how I'm like, okay, when a date starts with anything under 19, I'm not interested. Okay, well, I think I lied, because this book was, yes, this book, yeah, yep, I added to my favorite shelf. Now I have 15 favorite books instead of 14. Anyways, Abatha's from out of town. She marries a dude irrelevant to the name because he dies, and she's now a widow. And her mother-in-law is trying to take her in to be his little housemaid or whatever. And he's trying to take the land because he'd been trying to take that land. So Abatha's like, actually, no, because this is my land, my husband's land. And so now it's my land. As the widow, I have the rights. And then he's like, we'll see about that. We'll see. And so Abatha, she's doing her thing, trying to keep up, okay? We also follow the devil, Salufoot, who is being awakened by consuming blood. Okay, I feel like that's all that you need to know about this book. It's good. It's like Abatha did nothing wrong. Like, Abatha was in the right. Like, you can't tell me she did anything wrong. Like, you literally can't. Like, you literally can't. And the horrifying scenes lasted for so long, and that's what I wanted to see. And there's artwork in here. The artwork in here blew my freaking mind. It was so gorgeous. I'm so happy that I was able to pick up the physical copy along with listening to the audio book. And if you guys didn't know, by the way, that I'm like screaming, crying, and throwing up, this book was a 5-star. And then the last book that I read was Plain Bad Heroines, and I read this for my book club. Self-plug incoming. My book club, the Women's Wrong support group. We love to read about women who female rage and whatnot. She thick, but I did accomplish this, and I ended up switching over to the audiobook after about 250 pages because I was like, there's no way that I'm going to be able to finish this book in time for the chat. The plot became convoluted because we started with Flo and Clara in 1902, who they were like secret lovers, and they were religious followers of Mary MacLane, which is an IRL person who wrote a book who the characters Flo and Claire were obsessed with. I hope that you're following that. And so they were like so devoted to her, whatever. They end up dying literally in the first chapter, and their death is like considered mysterious. And then this book has gone missing, and then we follow Libby Brookhantz, who is the headmistress of Brookhantz School for Girls. Anyway, something ends up happening to the school in 1902. It shuts its doors for forever. People keep just dying on the property. And so now we flash forward to 2017, 2019, to where Merritt, who's 26, I think, she wrote a book when she was 16 about the happenings of Brookhantz from 1902. And it was a bestseller, whatever, seriously. And Merritt and them are now like making a movie about it. And so we follow Harper, who is a famous heartthrob lesbian celebrity actor, and Audrey, who is like a childhood actor with a famous Scream Queen's mom actor. Okay, love the concept. I love how this book is written with the whole dear reader, aspect about it, like Series of Unfortunate Events has. And there's also footnotes, and there's also pictures, which I need to go through and look at the pictures because I completely abandoned the physical read after I got the audiobook. I was like, this is so much for me to take in. I need to just read this on audio. I gave this a 3 stars because it really pissed me off. Okay, I didn't get any answers. That made me so freaking mad because, like, I don't know about, like, didn't get any answers because I didn't have any questions, because I feel like so much happened yet nothing happened. And I just know I'm going to rant about this tomorrow in the book club. But, it's okay. I'm happy that I read it. I kind of wish that I didn't, because I built it up. I built it up so much in my mind. I was like, dang, this book is going to be so good. I love the tropes. I love actors. I love books about actors. I love, like, we're watching them making this movie about horrifying things that happened in the past. Like, that sounds so good to me. And then I also love, like, why the heck are these yellow jackets attacking everyone? That was so good to me. And then plus the writing style, and it had footnotes of the author talking to the reader. Like, that's why I thought this was going to be my new favorite book of all time. I thought that I was going to only be thinking about this book, but maybe I just hyped it up too much in my head, and that's why I gave it 3 stars instead of like 5. It was a 5-star prediction for me. I really, really wanted to love it so bad, and I was grasping at anything, at any freaking thing to love this book. But you know what? I read it, and it put me in a book slump. I'm totally okay with that because I had 3 5-star reads this month, 1 2-star read, and 1 3-star read. So, you know what? That kind of balances it out for me. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that I read Salufoot. I freaking love that book. I think that's everything that I want to say in this video. So, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more from me, because a lot of you guys watch this video and you aren't subscribed, like, and that makes me wonder, like, why aren't you subscribed? Because it's just a click away. And I want to just take another moment. Oh my god, I don't have my rings on. I'm basically naked. Oh my god, excuse me. I just want to say thank you guys for watching my videos, and if you choose to leave a comment when you watch, I appreciate all of the comments that you guys leave. And I don't know, I'm just really grateful that I am not talking to myself, I guess, when I'm doing these videos, because it means a lot to me when my thoughts are heard. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you spending this time with me and commenting on just like random things I do or say throughout the video. And that just, I don't know, that just makes me so happy, and I really appreciate that. And yeah. Yep. Know that I'm grateful for you. God. Alright. I'm gonna go eat a salad and drink a gallon of water, and then I'll probably see what I need to do about December. What are you guys doing for December? Anyways, yeah, like I said, thank you so much for watching. You can go ahead and put the glasses emoji, number 1. You know what? Yeah, put the glasses emoji because I need to get glasses that don't have the ring light glare. I really appreciate you for watching. Okay, bye.